All Access Indy Madness. Presented by Donato's Pizza.
Today is Purdue's turn in the NCAA tournament in Milwaukee.
Coach Matt Painter enters this tournament with his best team in recent years. Sports Director Anthony Calhoun joining us now with more on the March Madness coverage.
Good team in many years. A team that many folks think should get to the Final Four, but of course, anything can happen in March Madness, you know that, but it was great to see Purdue get on the floor today. Hey, good evening to you. Purdue fans saw what happened last night as the #2 seed in the East region, Kentucky, went down right here in Indianapolis. That UK loss opened the door and the bracket for the Boilermakers, hoping to make a run here for the Final Four. But first things first, Purdue had to take care of business today against Yale. Due to network restrictions, we are not allowed to show you the highlights, but we can show you the score here. How about that? Purdue gets it done, dominating fashion, 78-56, the final, and this one this afternoon in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So Purdue gets things rolling in a mighty way. Big time performance today against Yale. 78-56 is the final. Our Olivia Ray, she is on the road covering the Boilermakers today and joins us live right now from Milwaukee with the latest on today's big win. Olivia, man, what a win today.
Yes, it was, AC. Yale, they never sniffed an upset this afternoon as Purdue cruises to a 22-point win over the Bulldogs. Now, the Boilers built a double-digit halftime lead, and they never let off the gas. This was actually today the Jaden Ivey versus the Ivy League game because the Boiler All-American put up 22 points. And then there was Zach Edey, who, in case you were wondering, was a half-foot taller than a single player on Yale's roster. He had 16 points and 9 rebounds. This team, they played with a purpose, and frankly, they played like a team that still remembers getting stunned in the first round last year. So, Boiler fans, you can thank North Texas today for that extra motivation that is sending Purdue skipping into the second round.
Yeah, we used it. We talked about it. But when we played North Texas, we talked about getting beat by Arkansas Little Rock, 6 years before that. And that didn't help. But, all those guys that I just mentioned right there, Grant McCaslin, Chris Beard, they're all great coaches. They have great players, and it's what March Madness is about. You got to go out there and play better than the people in front of you, and today we were able to do that.
I felt good just going out there. All of our guys, I feel like we all had energy. I feel like we all felt, the feeling of losing last year, first round. So I feel like all our guys were motivated.
Earned the right to be in this tournament. Everybody's really talented and, tough, and they're hard to play against. So, like Coach said, we really prepared. We had a lot of respect for those guys. They have a lot of great individual players, and, I thought we did a good job just being ready to go from the jump.
Now, Sasha Stefanovic there actually struggled from the jump for Purdue today. The marksman went 0 for 5 from three-point range in the first half, but found his groove in the second, hitting back-to-back triples to help cushion that Purdue win 78-56 today over Yale.